Hello, and welcome back to Saad's Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody is tuned in nice and early. Big ups to everybody is watching on the replay. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Welcome back to another episode of Saad X Ash, where we will be previewing all of the weekend's games. We will be speaking about some transfer news as well. A lot of people linked to the club, and we will get Ash's thoughts on the game against Tottenham Hotspur, as well as the form that we could possibly be on. Do you know what I mean? But big up to my Chronicle, of course. Ash is a bigger fraud than Saad. Pass it on. Yeah, 100%.
Because I call it
100%.
as it is. Haters don't
100%.
like hearing the truth.
100% he is. 100%. Let's just remember that this guy was shook of Tottenham coming to the Emirates. Just everybody remember that and just put that out for yourselves to just understand. Like, an Arsenal fan actually shook of Tottenham coming to the Emirates Stadium. Like,
I wasn't shook. I just wasn't confident. There's a big difference.
Could never be me, bro. Could
and
never.
I wasn't confident because of how bad we are, not because of how good they are. I mean, United are a worse team than Spurs, and they beat us at the Emirates. Well, on penalties, but regardless.
On penalties, yeah.
Yeah, but they still got a draw in 90 minutes, which is what I predicted will happen against Spurs.
Could never be me, man. But listen, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Some of us have a we're able to not be as scared as other people. Do you know what I mean? Some of us just
I mean, some of us are more deluded than others. It is what it is. I can't help it. I'm just more realistic. It's 100% delusion, bro.
I was speaking the truth, bro, because my team came through, bro.
Anyway, bro, so you predicted a close 2-1 game?
Yes, I did. Yes, I said 2-1. Really? I said 2-1 on every single. On every single
we didn't do Saad X Ash predictions. That's a problem.
Listen, guys, Ash is a fraud, yeah, because he never messages to say, "Oh, let's do predictions quickly." Like, bro, he doesn't do this.
You have access to the sheet.
He's the one.
Why aren't you doing it?
Guys, hold on. He's the one who is taking control of the sheet and controlling it. So you'd think that he'd take responsibility of asking me whether I want to.
Why? How am I taking control of the sheet? It's our sheet. What do you mean? It's our
but
our
but
baby, bro. We created this together.
No, but you're the supervisor of the sheet. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
So,
exactly. Does that come with a pay grade?
Huh?
Does that come with pay?
It comes with pay, bro.
Like I'm getting paid for this shit.
5p an episode, bro. 5p an episode, man. You know what I mean? Bro, big money, bro. I'm paying you big money, bro. So you best perform to the levels that I expect for that kind of moolah, bro. That I'm putting out there, bro.
That's probably how the Kroenkes are thinking as well. We've given big moolah, so hey, we better win with the moolah we've given you.
Hey, it's seeming like that at the moment, bro. But Ash, how you doing, my broski? Are you good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Deflated with this damn Arsenal team, but it is what it is. Looking forward. I want to say looking forward to tomorrow's game, but I'm not, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to any Arsenal game anymore. Because I genuinely don't think we have a chance of winning shit. But yeah, it's all good otherwise, man. How you been?
Yeah, I've been all right. You know what I mean? It's always good to beat Tottenham. You know what I mean? It's always good to beat Tottenham. Sorry, my bad. That came out of nowhere, bro. Sorry, I just clicked it again. My bad. You know, it comes out of nowhere. Oh, there it is again. My bad, bro. My bad. I clicked it. You know what I mean?
That was one of the biggest cooking. Like, I've never seen, man.
Brother,
if I were Pedro Porro, I would fake an injury after that and just get out.
Pedro Porro cannot show his face in North London anymore. You can't, bro. You can't after that, bro. That's the ultimate disrespect. If somebody did that to me on goals, I'll be like, bro, I'm out of here, yeah? Love you, man. I'm gone. Like, you might see me next. You might see me next week. Who knows? That's never happening to me. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I can't complain, to be honest. Regular life, but like yourself, also not looking forward to the game tomorrow. But we're obviously going to discuss it. We're obviously going to speak about it. But I think that's where we should start the Tottenham game.
Mm.
And I just want to obviously get your thoughts, get your feelings in that game. Obviously, just like a 5 minute review because I spoke about it yesterday. But give me your like 5 minute, 10 minute review, whatever it is.
Honestly, I don't even need that long, man. I mean, we started off really well. I think we were dominating the game. I was not the biggest fan of the lineup because I still feel we should have played. I know he had an amazing game on the left, but I think our best lineup currently with the players that are there is like Trossard on the right and Martinelli on the left. I thought Sterling was absolutely useless, just pure crap. So I don't think he added anything to our attack, to be honest. But yeah, look, we dominated the game, and then unfortunately, despite the dominance, we ended up conceding first. People will be like, "Oh, it was a lucky goal, double deflection, and God knows what." But the reality is, it doesn't matter if it's double deflection or not. It's still it's like we should still have capitalized on some of the chances we had in the first 30 minutes, and that's been the theme of the last couple of games against Newcastle and United, where we dominate and we just miss, which is mental. Yeah, and then look, once they got their goal, I think we came back really well. We took control of the game again. We went for obviously the equalizer, which was quite lucky and fortunate, I will say that, because that was never a corner. And I understand why the referee didn't have why the referee gave it as a corner, because it's hard to see from that angle. But and I also understand why VAR didn't intervene, because it's the law. But I don't know. I just feel it's kind of stupid. Like I don't understand why they cannot go that extra one step. And if it's a goal from a corner, just review and say, by the way, that was never a corner. Like, take it back. Like, I just don't get it.
With a yellow card, it's the same thing with a second yellow. They can't.
It's the same thing with a second yellow. Or we cannot intervene in that. It's so idiotic. It's so idiotic, honestly. Because
you're gonna have the system there. Why not just use it to its full capacity? If you're gonna have a system there, why are you adding these little avenues? Oh, we can't overturn a yellow card, a second yellow, because technically it's a yellow card. Like, bro, what is this?
Ridiculous? Ridiculous. If the second yellow is leading to a red card, you need to be able to overturn it. And I understand they're worried that there's going to be a lot of subjectivity, but it's the same thing with a penalty, right? You just call the ref to the damn screen and let him look and decide, okay, you know what, maybe that's not actually a foul, so fair enough, we'll let it go. And the same with the corner. Like, before the corner is taken, it doesn't take you more than like a few seconds to check that, oh, actually it hit Trossard, so it shouldn't be a corner. But look, anyways, we got lucky there. We get the corner. Beautiful. Finally, we scored a set piece, because since people have been putting an eye on us when it comes to the corners, we've not had a lot of luck there. So luckily we were able to get back scoring a corner against Spurs. Be it an own goal, doesn't matter. But I think for these kind of situations, I would always credit the goal to freaking Gabriel, like, or to the guy who headed it, because it felt like it was going to go on target anyways. So I'm not sure. But
sorry, that one killed me, bro.
Yeah, I saw this comment earlier. It just made me laugh, by the way.
It's fine.
Yeah,
well, Mechanical kills me, bro. Mechanical, you're a G.
Big up Mechanical. But yeah, like, we came, and then the second goal in like 3-4 minutes. Now I know some people look at Trossard scoring that goal and say this is why he should play on the left. Actually, this is all the more reason why he should be playing on the right. You saw how well he took that shot with his left foot, and that shows that if you take a winger like him and play him on the right, he can cut it on his left foot. Unlike Sterling, unlike Martinelli, unlike all these other bumps we have, they cannot play on the right wing. And we still keep Martinelli on the left wing, who can still give us some threat. But yeah, it was good comeback. I was hoping for us to get a third and a fourth goal in the second half, and I know we had chances, but just couldn't capitalize. There was honestly never a moment where I was scared that Spurs will come back in the game when we went 2-1 up. One is because they're kind of like devoid of confidence, so I didn't think they will suddenly muster it up from nowhere to fight back at the Emirates, and I just thought our defense was too good to deal with them. Miles Lewis-Skelly, look, I will say that he had a fantastic game, incredible game. Locked up that left side. I will still repeat what I said before, though, and so that just so people understand, I wasn't saying something because I was emotional or I was in an angry moment.
100% he was.
we still should. But I'm saying it now when I'm a lot calmer. And after we won, and after he had an amazing game, and I'm praising him for that game. Let's relax with some of the conversations we're having about him. Some people calling him generational talent, some people saying world-class ability and potential and all that crap. Let's calm down. He's a good talent, but there's a very good chance he might end up being an above average talent at the end. So we don't know. So he's had a good game, a very good game, and hopefully he can continue in that form for long. I remember a couple of years ago when we had Hector Bellerin, who actually came in with much more hype than Lewis-Skelly, right? And was having some fantastic performances, not just 1 or 2 games, across 2 seasons, by the way. 2 whole seasons. And we all know what happened to him afterwards. So I'm still going to
Here's the
hold
thing,
on.
though. I don't like how you're doing this because here's the thing for me, yeah? Is Miles Lewis-Skelly for me just the way he... This is what I like about Saka. I said this yesterday, and I also like the fact that that Miles Lewis-Skelly has this archetype, or whatever the freaking word is, that he has this as well, which is the strength. The strength that he has is exactly like Saka, bro. He's able to hold a man off, roll off of him, and then move into space. And that, for me, you can't get that from most young players, bro. Because a lot of young players, bro, they get barged, somebody gets physical with them, bro, they drop to the floor. But majority of the time, bro, he's able to do that, and we've not seen him do it maybe once or maybe twice. I've seen him do it like 7, 8 times now, where he's rolled like in between like 1 or 2 people, bro, rolled in between them and gone, and drove
He's
towards the
fantastic
goal.
on the ball. I have no question on that.
So
He's
here's the
very
thing.
good on the ball.
Because I think the plan for them, or the plan for Arsenal, from what it looks like, is once Jorginho and obviously we'll get to the Zubimendi talk as well, which I need to ask you your thoughts on that. But we'll get to the Zubimendi talk, yeah. But in regards to the plans with Miles Lewis-Skelly, bro, they're planning to play him in the midfield. Like,
Who told you
yeah,
that?
they're playing him at left back, but they want to play him in midfield.
Who
So
says who?
that's the plan, bro. It's all over the place, bro.
All over the place. What place, bro? This is what I'm confused, because I don't think Arteta would ever
There's
play
been
him in the
multiple.
middle.
No. There's been multiple reports, bro, that their plan is Miles Lewis-Skelly to take one of those midfield positions because Jorginho and
I
Partey are leaving.
I
The
don't believe that,
reason,
honestly, bro.
yeah, can you listen for just a second before you just
Uh-huh.
say I don't believe that, bro? The first thing you say
There's a
out your
reason
mouth
why
is
I
I
don't
don't
believe
believe
it, but
that.
finish. Because I have reasons to not believe it, but finish.
The reason why they say that is because they are only bringing in Zubimendi, yeah, only bringing in Zubimendi. The
Maybe.
reason for that, the reason for that is because they want to play Miles Lewis-Skelly in that midfield. They want him to take the other position because Jorginho and Partey are both leaving. That's already confirmed by, I think, Handavoze or the guy's name, bro. He's a reliable guy anyway. But he's already confirmed that they're leaving. Thomas Partey and Jorginho. Jorginho, we knew this anyway, and Partey, we knew he was going to leave anyway. So Miles Lewis-Skelly is taking one of those positions. Zubimendi is taking the other one. I'm all up for seeing him play in the midfield, man. And he was playing that anyway in the under 21s. So I'm happy to see him move into that position.
I don't think he'll do that. I mean, a couple of things. All this we're saying is a speculation. Nothing has actually come from the club, or even Arteta saying I see him as a midfielder in the future, because he said that about other players. So he hasn't said that about Lewis-Skelly. I don't know if he will do that well in the mid. I know he's been playing there all through the academy. It's a different ball game when you're doing it at the highest level in the Premier League, week in, week out. And the reality is, the reason why I don't think he'll do that is because I think he's going to let go of Zinchenko. I don't think he ever wants to play Kivior left back again, which means his left back options moving forward are going to be Calafiori and Lewis-Skelly. I don't think he's going to risk playing him in the middle, especially when he has... And Moreno is not going anywhere. Rice is not going anywhere. Let's say Partey is leaving. Zubimendi will be coming in. That's already 3 options plus Odegaard. So we already have 4 options there. So I don't think he's going to suddenly demote... Let's assume Lewis-Skelly continues on this form. I don't think he's going to suddenly demote him to 5th option midfielder or 4th option midfielder, right? Instead of playing him as a starting left back when he's doing well there. So I don't know. I don't think it'll happen, to be honest. And people said that, by the way, about Maitland-Niles. People said that about Who else played fullback for us? I think Chamberlain towards the end, by the way, played as a wing
Maitland
back for us.
Niles
So
always wanted to play in the midfield.
yeah, exactly. And the reality
Always
is, like,
in the midfield.
we see all these players do these kind of things, like, oh, good dribble here, that means he can do it, but it's not the same, man. He needs to have the awareness to be able to like pass and find the spaces and he might have skills and technical ability. Yes, I actually think he'd do a lot better as a winger than he would do as a midfielder, in my opinion, at the highest level, just because of, obviously we'll have to see how he grows as well, and if he ends up like becoming that kind of physical player. But I don't know. Like I think it's a bit too early for me to say if he can do well in the midfield. What I can confidently say is I don't think Arteta will play him as a midfielder anytime soon. I genuinely don't, because he's had opportunities to do that. Like even this season when we had like issues sometimes and missing players in the midfield. And when a player comes out and plays really good in a position like left back that he's playing right now, he's not going to suddenly break that up and switch it. I that's what I think. I could be wrong, but we'll obviously wait and see.
I think he will, and I can see him, bro. Anyway, but like you said, it's all speculation. It's all just us speculating at the moment because nothing's been confirmed from the actual club. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But regardless, let's speak about yesterday, and I just want to speak about that attack because apart from obviously Trossard, who actually came on and was doing very well, who actually was playing the game and doing very, very well yesterday, or on Wednesday. Apart from him, Havertz and Sterling. I mean, if I see Sterling ever again, I'm gonna lose my head. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to say things about Sterling that I'd get demonetized. So I just tried to hold my tongue in as much as I could. But this guy has to be dense. Like that's probably the only word I can use. Is he dense? Is he dumb? Is he thick? Is he an? Just speak about him, man. Speak about
Look,
him.
I think he's just unfortunately trying too hard to prove himself. He's trying so hard to kind of redeem his qualities from a couple of years ago. So he's trying to show like, look, I can do this and I can do this. And the reality is it doesn't work, man. He's not playing in that kind of team that promotes that kind of football where he can try and do his own thing. He's so poor at linking up play. A lot of times he'll keep the ball for too long. There'll be an obvious pass on the right, and instead of playing that pass, he'll think, no, wait. Is there a better dribble? Is there something better? And that shows you that's the kind of play that doesn't have that high level football IQ. Because the reality is sometimes just moving the ball left and right quickly breaks up the defensive system of the opponents, and you're able to like find gaps later. He's so poor at playing the 1-2. He's so poor at playing through balls. He's so poor at just making quick decisions. And he's super predictable. Like he's only got like pace, and even that pace, in my opinion, is not the same anymore. Like Jet Spence had him like in his pocket all game. Like he tried to beat Jet Spence by pace once, which is ridiculous. Like it's like he didn't do his homework when this guy's one of the quickest guys on the pitch. So I don't know. Like he's just not it. And he doesn't work on the left or the right for me, because at least Martinelli, sometimes I'll see him play because he's got that Arsenal DNA in his system that's been drilled to him over the last couple of years. He plays the 1-2 quickly. He will play the pass. He will do the cross first time if he gets the chance. Sterling doesn't do any of this, honestly. He doesn't do any of this. Yeah, I agree, Jonathan. I think he is, unfortunately.
Just summarize it out when he's finished, bro.
No, I don't think he's finished.
You know what?
Look, wait. No. We need to change it. He's finished at like a top level. He's not finished in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I can see him going to an Everton and killing it there. I can see him going.
Yeah. But in regards to the top level, he's finished. Yeah,
100%. I think he can do a good job at Spurs.
Spurs is not the top level. Anyway,
it's not the top level, exactly. That's why I said he can do a good job at Spurs.
Yeah, exactly. Spurs is not the top level, so he will do well there. He'll do well there. That's just like you naming Spurs is like you naming Everton. You like naming like freaking Wolves. Naming, you know what I mean?
Brentford. They're worse than Brentford this season, to be honest.
Spurs basically just married a rich man and left that rich man and took half his earnings, bro. He was a billionaire, bro. So they just took half his earnings and then khalas. Now she's billionaire, bro. Now she's multi-billionaire. She took half the earnings. That's Tottenham Hotspur, man. Let's not talk about these guys that are only here for money, bro. They're nothing else, bro. They don't compete. They don't do nothing. They're just deaf because they got the money, bro. They're
I just
basically
hope they don't win that League Cup. I really don't care about it, but just the narrative that'll come out of it will be
I don't give a
super
shit.
annoying.
They won't even come know it anyway. The thing is with Sterling, yeah. Here's the thing that pissed me off the most. Yeah. Do you remember when we got the ball? I think we dispossessed Bissouma because he was doing a madness. We dispossessed Bissouma, and then we were running with the ball. He's running with the ball, and Erdegaard's running in front of him. This guy puts the ball in front of Erdegaard, like as if Erdegaard has ever shown anybody that he has blistering pace and he's going to chase the ball down and go in front of goal. I'm like, bro, you're the one with pace. Erdegaard is only in front of you because he started running by the man. You're supposed to maybe cut the run or run ahead of him, and then he can make a dart and run into the box where you can pass him the ball, bro. This man's trying to do a through ball to Erdegaard, bro. I'm
bro,
like,
you know what that highlights?
Are we sick? Are you sick in the head? I had to ask Sterling that on my channel, bro. Are you sick in the head? Yeah, 100%. I don't know what Sterling is smoking. I don't know what he's smoking. Genuinely. Because
big up to Pep then, who made him look like a world-class winger.
Sorry?
Big up to Pep, who made him look like a world-class winger. I don't know how he did that, honestly.
Listen, Pep, this is the thing about Pep, yeah. Let's not get into it because we don't want to sit here and just argue about it. But regardless, Pep
I don't know what we would argue about. Like, are you going to argue about Pep
we
quality?
went into it last time when I said that Pep destroys players by making them look very good in his system, and then after that they don't look good. But anyway, let's not get into it.
Like Xavi, like Iniesta, like Messi, like Busquets, like Pedro, like I don't know, Joshua Kimmich.
No, in Man City, I'm talking about.
But anyway, because who's left Man City at their prime? Everyone who's left Man City left when they were at that.
Anyway. Regardless, I don't know what Sterling was on that game. Yeah. I don't know what he would. Every time we had like an opportunity to go forward, yeah, bro, he would slow everything down. Like I've never seen a quick player slow everything down. Yeah. You're supposed to be a quick player, bro. How are you a quick player, bro, and you're slowing everything down, bro? It makes no sense.
Oh, that is true as hell, bro.
I was, bro. أنا ترى غوت على التلفزيون والله ترى غوت على التلفزيون. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I was going off that game, man. Just on him and Havertz. By the way, Havertz, I gave you
I'm tired of that guy.
I gave you your props yesterday, guys. Can we get an applause for Ash? Can we get an applause for Ash? Because
why? What'd you say?
Ash was right. Havertz, it was a purple patch.
I said it.
This guy is. Stop smiling. Why the fuck are you smiling, mate?
Stop smiling.
Stop smiling.
Because people didn't want to give me that credit.
Look at this. This is the face of somebody who just got something right for the first time, and now he doesn't know how to act. He doesn't know how to act. He does not have to act. You got something right for the first time.
I'm flying ahead of you in the predictions table. How am I getting the?
How are you flying? How are you flying? Hold on a minute. What was the results?
I'm like 13 points ahead of you. The gap increased.
10.
Oh, it went down. Did you calculate?
I don't know.
Last I checked. Yeah, you're just talking out of your ass. This guy, I thought he went and checked and shit.
Listen. Right, all I'm saying is it was dirty. It was dirty like a month ago.
Yes.
What
and
happened?
You brought it. Yes, and you brought it down. You brought it down to 8. 1 second. I don't know why it's not working now. Let me see. I'm at 89 points. I'm at 89, and you're at. Let's see where Mr. Saad is at. You're at 76. Yeah, so I was right. The gap increased to 13 from 8. Okay. So,
Rajveer is. Do you want to speak about the forwards, or khalas we just forget about these guys?
No, Havertz is a bum. I've said it from before. He's never been good enough. I don't understand why anyone ever had any faith in him. He's never showed us that kind of quality. He's never showed us that he can play at that level for so long. It was definitely a purple patch. Yeah, it was 100% a purple. Because when you see some of the misses he has, right? Those are not misses of a good striker who's just having a bad game. Those are misses of a striker whose quality is that, right? Who misses when someone mishits a ball right in front of goal or misses an open like sitter consecutively, khalas, that's it. You don't need to be like, it's just one bad game. Yeah, a lot of strikers have bad games, but not so many consecutive misses that way. So yeah, it's unfortunately, and this is why I was arguing with people in the summer who are saying we need a striker because we need to also add 2 Havertz. I was like, nah, we need a striker because Havertz is not good enough. That's just what it is. And people are trying to defend him and say, oh yeah, but look what he did last season, which for me is just ridiculous. But yeah, it is what it is. Such a bomb. What do you mean, Jonathan? He's not a striker. Okay, Jonathan, tell me, where does he play then? What's his actual position? He's not an 8. He sucks at it. He's not a winger. He's too slow for that.
He's not an attacking.
He's not an attacking midfielder because he doesn't create chances.
He's a second.
You cannot tell me okay, but a second striker still does one of two things: either creates abnormal number of chances or scores goals. Like Firmino, you can't be neither. You cannot not be scoring a lot of goals nor assisting a lot. Like, it makes no sense. What is his actual position then? I think it's just a cop-out people give him when they're like,
you know what?
He is a striker, but he's not good enough to be a striker. He's not a good enough striker.
Shall I tell you what he is? I'll tell you what he is.
Left back.
The hill that Arteta is gonna die on. That's what he is.
Yeah, he is the hill that Arteta is gonna die on.
That's what he is. He's the hill that Arteta is gonna die on, bro. So
I tweeted that as well, by the way. Bro, I tweeted like this is the hill he's got. This is the hill
bro. That's where he's gonna die on this hill, bro. Because he continues to play him, bro. He continues to play. In my personal opinion, I wouldn't have played him in that game. I would have dropped him.
But then who would you start?
No. My actual starting 11, when I did it with T in the preview, my starting 11 was the attack of Martinelli on the left, Trossard down the middle, and Sterling on the right. That was my original attack. Because I felt like this guy was just, his brain is all over the place, Havertz, in my personal opinion. Sometimes I know we do this whole thing of fight through it, we're together as a team. But sometimes you have to take the guy out the limelight, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but bro, he's missing one-on-ones, he's missing goals from like 1 yard out, bro. Like, at some point you have to say, you know what? Let me just drop this guy to the bench. Let me just bring in somebody else to see if a different attack would work. Do you know what I mean? But
I'll tell you what he is. He's a good impact sub. If you only bring him on as a sub, then he's fine.
Exactly. And I think that's why we needed to. I think when looking at a striker, I don't mind keeping Havertz on as like a backup or keeping him as like a third striker or something. So, like, try and utilize him somewhere else. Not left 8, please. God, no. Do not put him in the left 8. But just try utilize him somewhere else. And if you need to bring him on at striker sometimes, you can. But don't make him be your main or your second striker because I wouldn't even take him as a second striker. Because what happens if our first striker gets injured? We're back to this same shit of him playing striker consistently. So, yeah, I don't even want that. But regardless, what do you think of this? Saad is Odegaard at 10. I don't know, man. When I look at KDB, he revolves all around the pitch, left, right foot. Man even assists with his head. Is Odegaard an 8?
I mean, Odegaard almost assisted with his head. He gave that header to Declan Rice, who almost ran him, but he just couldn't control the ball. Yeah, I think he's a 10. I don't know, people say he's an 8. He's not an 8 because he doesn't have good defensive attributes to be an 8, in my opinion. Nor does he have like the physicality to be an 8, because I do think 8s need to be physical, or at least if they're I just think a good 8 has to be physical, in my opinion. It has to have good defensive qualities. I think
do both. You can attack.
Yeah, you can attack and defend. 100%.
You have to be a box to box.
100%, and that's not Odegaard, in my opinion. I think Odegaard is a pure 10. He creates a lot of chances. I think there's a statistic where he's created more chances than anyone else in the last 2 or 3 seasons, if I'm not wrong. He's not a lethal goal scorer, unfortunately, even though he had that one season where he had 15 goals, and last season he had like 8 and 8, if I'm not wrong, 8 goals, 8 assists. But he does need to improve on the goal scoring side for sure. but he is a 10. He's a proper 10. I wouldn't look at his stats as much like he definitely needs to improve his GA. Don't get me wrong, but he also does other things as a 10, like in terms of dictating the tempo and the pass before the assist and all that kind of stuff, which sometimes doesn't get credit for. But yeah, he's a proper 10 in my opinion.
Yeah, well, listen, that's looked at as something that's irrelevant. I've been screaming for the past because if we sit there and we start to disrespect the pass before the assist, like bro, then players like
Yeah.
Xavi wouldn't even get rated.
Or David
Players
Silva.
like Xavi, exactly Xavi, David Silva. These players wouldn't get rated because they were always detrimental to that pass. They were orchestrating the play before the actual assist happened. Yes, the assist guy gets the point, but it's about what happens. Who's actually helping out before that? Who's passing and making the play happen. So
Yeah.
listen, Erdegaard. The thing is, I think yes, I've criticized him, and even from I speak
And
to
rightly so.
a lot of my friends, and I've criticized him, but when they say, would you drop Erdegaard? I still say no. And the reason why I say no is because I still know that there is a player in there. I just feel like right now he's just going through bad form. Do you know what I mean? He's going through bad form. And every player goes through bad form. We saw Lionel Messi, one of the greatest players, to go through bad form at times.
The
So let's not
greatest.
act.
One of the greatest.
The greatest player we've ever seen go through bad form. So let's not act like we can't see the best player in the history of the game go through bad form, bro. If we can see that, then surely Erdegaard is allowed to have like bad form, bro. Do you know what I mean? Where we can stick by him, bro. I've seen people saying scrap Erdegaard, get rid of Erdegaard, sell Erdegaard. I think that's a bit mad to me, bro. That's a bit mad given what we saw last season and given the fact that when he came back, he started off in that Chelsea game that he came back, bro. It was a Chelsea game that he started, the first
He
one.
assisted.
He
He
was
assisted.
very, very good, bro.
Yeah.
And
And he got
assisted.
the assist.
So
Yeah.
exactly. So listen, people are just I think for me, people are just overreacting on this whole Erdegaard thing. I think he's a good player to have in that 10 position. He doesn't score goals, but he's shown that he can score goals. I feel like right now he's just there's a bit low confidence there in regards to the shooting. I feel like once he scores goals, he's gonna get back into the rhythm of things. Do you know what I mean? Let's not try and get rid of him straight away. But what was I gonna put in? There was another comment I saw. He's more of the icing that was needed after a bona fide striker. No, but I feel like if you get a good striker who knows how to make those runs, like you see those little through balls, those through balls that that Odegaard puts, and those
He's
like
not talking
header
about
passes.
Odegaard, bro. He was talking about Havertz. This was during the Havertz conversation. He's saying Havertz is
Oh,
someone we
okay.
could have got after we got a bona fide striker.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do get you there. I do get you there. He might be
As a
a
backup
decent
option,
player.
I think
But
Havertz would be a good backup
the
option.
only thing is, this is where we done ourselves in, because yes, I can agree that he would be the icing on the cake. Yes, he can be somebody who can use as an option, a rotational option. But what have we done? We bought him for a fee that was mad, and we're paying him a madness, bro. This guy is on starter, best player in the team wages.
Bro, and we signed him
275k a week is crazy.
to play him as a midfielder, which is even more insane for me, honestly. I
Even
don't
worse.
get what I said this many times. Like this, that was the worst managerial decision I've ever seen since I started supporting Arsenal. Havertz playing in the mid. It's the most ridiculous one. I have no idea what made Arteta think, yeah, this will work. It's just mental.
Listen, man, I'd rather take Kim Kallstrom, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bring me Kim Kallstrom, bro. I'm here for it, man. Do you remember that? He came in with the
Yeah,
broken
of course.
back.
We signed him in the winter, and he barely played.
Bro, do you remember when he
I
came
remember
in?
seeing him in one game. That's it.
Bro, he had a broken back, bro. I can't lie, he
Yeah.
scored in that one game, though. He scored in that one game when he came on.
I don't think so. He came off the bench. I don't think he scored.
No, I think he did. Guys, VAR it, please. I'm sure he scored in that one
I
game.
don't
But
think
either
so.
way, VAR it. If I got it wrong, I got it wrong. But let's move on to the striker, man. We've been linked to so many people, bro, and we
And
got
we're getting nobody.
we got gaslit by that Sesko news.
Mm,
People were thinking, "Oh my god, we're actually getting Sesko." All of a sudden, they just pop out saying, "No, I agree with you, but we're in
thank
the
God.
minority. We're in the minority, bro." A lot of people have convinced themselves that Sesko is the truth, and Sesko is this, and Sesko is that. People are starting to do in 2 years though, and all of that business. They're doing future, looking at the future though. He's got more time. I'm just like, bro, if we're trying to get somebody now,
We
why are we
ain't got no
talking about
time, bro.
in the future? Do you know what I mean? Why are we talking about
Yeah.
in the future? If you want to get him and another and a starting striker now in the same window, go ahead, be my guest. But bro, he's not the guy we should be going for. The guy we should be going for is Victor Gyokeres. The guy we should be going for is Victor Osimhen. Isak is never going to happen. I don't know if
I
you saw
don't
my.
understand
I don't
that,
know if you
bro.
saw my message to Connor because
No.
he was obviously I was saying about this Wahi news because we're actually linked to Wahi as well, and I was saying he's not a bad striker, and then
I
and then
wanted him a year ago. If you remember, I was calling out for him, bro.
yeah, you were calling in for him, and to be
Even
honest,
before he played for Lens.
I could see what you were talking about. To be honest, I wouldn't mind bringing him in as an attacking
Mm.
option, 100%. Just something different up there. I could see his movement is of a striker. His movement is of a poacher. Somebody is a fox in the box, just trying to get onto the ball, trying to get the ball into the back of the net, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just being a nuisance for the defenders, bro. We saw it against our defenders, bro. We saw it against our defenders, but then obviously me and Connor were having jokes and all of that, and he was like, be serious, be serious. We have to go for somebody like let's not go backwards, we need to go forwards and all of this. And then obviously he was like, we need to go for Isak. I was like, bro, if you are pinning your hopes on Isak, you are gonna be so angry at the end of January, bro. If anybody, I'll let anybody know this now. Even if Newcastle wanted to sell, which they won't, I don't think Isak would leave himself.
Yeah.
Because he genuinely likes the Newcastle fans and he likes Newcastle. So he wouldn't do that himself if the fans were unhappy with it. I think he'd wait until the summer, give them a full season. So even if we go there and we offer him all the money in the world, and then we offer Newcastle all the money in the world, I don't think Isak himself is leaving, bro. In my personal opinion, I don't think that he's leaving in the January. He might leave in the summer, but in January it's never happening, bro. From a player perspective and from a club perspective, Newcastle were never going to let that happen. Because look, what we coming to them on the 17th of January to buy Isak. What are they going to do with that time, bro? And that money? What are they going to do, bro? Who are they going to bring in that short amount of time, bro? Do you know what I mean? It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. But anyway,
Yeah. I think if he
go ahead.
leaves, he will leave in the summer. In fact, he'll be stupid not to leave in the summer because I've
Yeah,
said it like before. He is the best striker in the world right now, in the world. And I'm not one of those Premier League merchants who only looks at the Premier League strikers and thinks that is the best league and it's the best teams. Even if you compare him to strikers in the other leagues, he is the best striker in the world. And for him to continue staying at Newcastle, like even next season, in my opinion, would be like a ridiculous waste of his talents because Newcastle are not a team that are going to challenge for the Champions League and win the Premier League. But yeah, there's absolutely no chance he leaves in Jan. Like even if he begs to leave, Newcastle are not going to let him go this January with such little time left and no other striker available as an option to buy. And also given that they are competing for a Champions League spot, which they will believe they have a very good chance of getting. Right? I mean, they're currently,
to be honest,
I
I
think
think
they're
they've got a
fourth
good
now.
chance.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're fourth now, if I'm not wrong. So. They definitely have a chance of getting there. Yeah, but that is my number one option. In the summer, if he's available, sorry, not if he's available. In the summer, if we don't get a striker this Jan, I don't care if it costs 180 million or 200 million. I would bid that for him because I genuinely see this guy being or staying at the top of the striker list for the next like 6-7 years. Like he'll always be in that top three category. Um, and for someone of his elite level, it's mental that he plays. People talk about, oh, not enough quality strikers, not enough quality strikers. Isak is that. Isak is a world-class striker who unfortunately is just playing for a team that's never going to get to those heights, in my opinion. If he was to leave, let's say, and join Barcelona, let's say, for example, in the summer, they win the La Liga, they probably challenge for the Champions League, and he ends up winning a lot of trophies with them over the next 6-7 years. But yeah, but look, if that doesn't happen, which it most likely won't happen, then yeah, I definitely would be quite open to Gyokeres. I think he's a very good striker as well. Good finisher. Honestly, at this point, I'm so desperate I wouldn't even mind Vlahovic. Like I know some people will say he's a bit of a bum sometimes who has some weird misses, but like he's
I'm just a
also
bit
like
concerned
powerful.
though with Vlahovic
About
because
what?
I spoke to Mo, but I also spoke to another person, bro. Two people who watch the Serie A a lot, and they're telling me, bro, his first touch, his
Yeah, but
ability on the ball.
Mo himself admits he doesn't watch a Serie A outside Inter Milan. Like he
No,
himself
no, but
said it many times.
he said no, no, but he said he watches the big games, bro, and he watches big teams as well. So he watched the Juventus
I mean,
and
Vlahovic had a good game against Man City, right? Didn't he score against them? He scored against them, I think.
yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe, but I think he's better than what we have. I think he's definitely an upgrade. He can finish. He's
Everything's
got a
better than what we have.
yeah, I
Don't
know, but
use
like
that as a comparison, bro.
no. But I don't mean like better than what we have in the sense that oh, Chris Wood is better than what we have. I mean
Yeah,
like he can be a kind of striker. If you give him good deliveries every single like game, I think he can end a whole Premier League season with like 20 goals, and maybe like a few assists. He's got a
and
good
also
left foot, a strong left
that
foot, and
whole
he can
weird
run powerful. He's powerful as well in the box.
that whole weird misses thing. That all comes from I've seen it on Twitter. This little weird compilation of misses from Vlahovic. I've seen it on Twitter. This little compilation.
You can do the same
You
compilation
can,
for Haaland, by the way.
yeah, you can do the same for Haaland. You can do the same for Cristiano Ronaldo. You can do the same for freaking Henri. You can do the same for freaking Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, so I don't know why people
All
do that.
any great striker R9, you could probably do that for R9 because if you're a good striker, you're going to be taking so many shots. You're going to be shooting at so many opportunities. You're going to be shooting and shooting and shooting, bro. There's bound to be so many misses, bro. There's bound to be misses because of the high amount of shots that you're taking, bro. It's so stupid. People have just put that out. Oh, do we really want Dusan Blahovic? Bro, you put out a miss compilation, you could do that for any striker on the planet, bro. Any striker on the planet right now, you could do that for him. Like it's so stupid that people do that shit. Like
I'm
I'm just a
actually
bit concerned
checking
about his
his.
on ball ability, bro. Are
I'm
you gonna
actually
do the
curious. I want to see what his
how many
conversion
shots he
rate
takes?
is. Yeah,
Bring
yeah,
out
yeah. I
the
want to see his conversion
scorecard.
rate.
Bring out
Yeah, yeah.
scorecard, man.
Because if it's really that bad, then obviously that's let's see.
Did we include him in that
No, we never did.
comparison?
No, we never did. Who do I compare him with? Let me
Do you want to
compare
share
him with.
screen?
Yeah. Let me compare him with Haaland, for example. Let me share my screen. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
So it's in shooting, shot accuracy, and I
You might as well
need
just put shots in there just so we know how many shots he
conversion
takes
rate.
compared to
Yeah, yeah,
Haaland.
yeah. Correct.
Um,
Yeah. Shots excluding blocks. Oh yeah, his conversion rate is horrendous, bro. And he takes less shots, which means his conversion should be high, bro. That is bad. Oh wait, this is the Champions League. Oh shit! Sorry. Need to compare it league for league. Yeah, it's still horrendous, man. It is absolutely disgusting. Let me compare.
Isak.
No, I wanted to do Sesko.
Oh yeah, Sesko would be a good one. Sesko would be a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Although sometimes I feel these could be skewed because Bundesliga is just like you get so many open spaces to shoot. But anyways, 2024 Bundesliga. Yeah, man, even Sesko. Oh my god, 15% is so bad. His shot accuracy is 44%. That is garbage.
Shots per game, he's taken 2.
Yeah,
Vlahovic
Sesko
taking
takes 2.
3.1, and
Yeah.
obviously Haaland is doing 3.4. I feel like Haaland is
Yeah.
doing 3.4 because of the way they've been playing recently, though.
Yeah, because City will create chances for sure. That's normal. That's not a big deal. But you know what? Let me compare our bum with these guys. Let's
Right, if
see.
Havertz has better stats than them, I'm gonna be vexed.
No. He won't. I'm telling you, he won't.
Can you imagine though?
Bruh. And imagine if Arteta's watching the show and he's like, "There you go, there you fucking go, guys. There you go." Yeah, it is crap.
Look at the conversion
Look
rate,
at
bro.
the shot accuracy.
The
It's like
conversion rate,
6% only.
the conversion
Conversion
rate
is
is
the
still
second
higher.
worst. Yeah. So conversion is the second worst, bruh. Nah, you know what? I take it back. Forget Vlahovic.
I don't know if Vlahovic is the guy.
This is
bro.
why I like stats, because stats tell you things that sometimes our eyes cannot tell you. I know people will say we have seen Havertz miss. Sorry, I mean Vlahovic, but like you still don't know how much he misses compared to others. This is so damn disgusting, bro. It's not even funny. 15%. Holy shit. Wait, does this have like how many big chances missed? I'll be curious about that. I don't know if it does actually.
No, it has it in shooting.
What, big chances missed?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have it in shooting. Maybe no, it won't have it. I don't think it does, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't. I remember I went through this. It doesn't have it. Let me see. Maybe he's at least a good creator. Who knows?
This is gonna go bad.
It is gonna go bad. No, chances created, he's still one of the worst. And assists as well. He's
I can't lie, he's on par with Havertz though.
Yeah. You know what? I'm actually gonna. You know what? Just for you, Twisted Baba, I'm gonna check Mateta as well. To be fair, I'm gonna check Mateta.
Can you imagine if Mateta's better than Haaland as well?
Just for a bad. By the way, I think Mateta is underrated. I don't think he's a top class striker, obviously, but he's not garbage. Like, people talk about him like he's absolute garbage. Okay, I'm gonna remove the shit players now. Khalas. I don't want to have this garbage here. Yeah, it's not. It's okay. It's kind of media as well. He creates more chances, which is nice, but
how many shots do you have per game? 1.6.
1.6, and his accuracy is not even the best, like compared to the others who have more shots than him. So, yeah, man. And like now, compare all this to freaking Isak, bro. Look at this. Look at the golf in quality.
Isak is gonna be Isak is just a dream at this point, bro. Isak is the dream person to come in, bro. Here we go. Just look at it. Just
look at this, bro.
Look at the shot accuracy.
Bro.
Look at the goals.
Look at the shot accuracy and the freaking conversion rate. Oh, and even chances created and assists. Like, oh, this guy is better in every single department. Holy crap! I think the only thing he probably won't be better at is maybe like. Sorry, I don't know why I'm adding someone. Is maybe dribbles. I'm actually curious to see, because I think dribbles. He's a decent dribbler, but he doesn't dribble as much. Take ons completed, take on success. Let's try both. No, he's better than them. He's better than them at that as well.
What take ons? Hey, Isak is just unbelievable, man.
Man, this guy, bro. This guy. Oh, Saliba's out tomorrow? Okay, we've lost. We've lost. That's what it is.
Yeah, apparently Saliba's out tomorrow.
Nice. Why should it be easier? It makes no sense. If it's not hot, yeah, there you go. Walid Saliba's not spot. No, I just saw he's not spotted in training pictures. It doesn't say.
No. Arsenal's own Arsenal 23 Wenger has come out and said it.
Who are these people, bro? I don't trust any of these guys. I didn't even know who
this guy is until somebody told me yesterday.
Yeah.
FK told me yesterday he's a reliable guy. I don't know what's going on.
No, I don't trust any of these guys unless it comes from reliable sources. I never look at these people. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry now can go get a verified
Bayern Munich close to an agreement with Alphonso Davies. He should have gone to Madrid,
To
mate.
renew his contract.
He should have gone to Madrid, mate.
He should have. He would have been a starting left back for them.
Yeah.
I think they probably decided they don't want two attacking fullbacks in Davis and Trent. So they're probably like, let's just pick one.
Have you heard the
I
news
think
on
Trent is a lot
Trent?
easier.
Have you heard the news on Trent, Salah, and Van Dijk?
No.
According to reports, none of them are signing, bro.
Yeah, bro. These reports will come from some Arsenal fan in this basement, like saying, according to XYZ.
They're coming from me. They're coming from me in my basement,
I am the source.
In my basement, mate.
I've spoken to Salah. I've said, Salamu alaikum, Salah. How do you renew?
Well, that's
Salah
the
told
dream
me.
now. The dream for me is to wake up, to wake up and just see Mo Salah is leaving. Van Dijk is leaving. Trent is leaving.
It won't happen. I think Trent will leave. I think the others will.
And on top of that, Alisson is leaving, bro. And then all of their world-class players are gone. And then the only people I feel sorry for is the people that I actually respect in the Liverpool fan base. The rest of the frauds like Hussam and these, man, I want to see them in pain. I want to see them in pain. FK, I feel sorry for you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Bro. I don't want to see you in pain. But unfortunately, some people just have to go down with the fire. And you're going to have to...
You know who I feel sorry for, bro? Honestly, you know who I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for all these sorry-ass strikers who cannot touch Alexander Isak, bro.
Here we go.
Oh, my... Bro, just look at this green. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And even the ones that he loses, like...
The day I feel sorry for you is the day that hell freezes over, mate. Hold that, you fraud.
Big fraud. He changed his name to LFC Tash.
Yeah, why did he change his name? Why did he change his name from Toxic Tash to LFC Tash?
Exactly. Now? You think we forgot? You think we forgot about your toxicity, bro?
This guy actually had the audacity to come in here all playing victim. So don't you feel sorry for me? No, bro. You think I forgot what you said? You think I forgot what you said about the Moroccan national team? You fraud. You absolute fraud. Get out of here, man. Ibrahim, I feel sorry for you, bro. I feel sorry for you. You're actually a G. Look at this guy. Asher. Okay, Asher, shoot the ball.
Hey, listen.
Glenn.
I can shoot
you know what,
real well.
I would love for this to be true. I would love for this to be true. But the thing is with the mirror, I never trust the mirror. I don't know why. I put the mirror in the same like breath as the sun. So, and if you know about the sun, like even freaking Ash, who doesn't live in the country, knows about the sun, bro. You know about the Sun, yeah? They're a shit newspaper.
Bro, Daily Mail, Daily Mirror, the Sun, all are crap, bro. Honestly, unless it comes from Sami Mokbel, David Ornstein, Fabrizio, do not believe it, bro. Like it's as I said earlier, every Tom, Dick, and Harry now can go get a verified Twitter, have like 10-15,000 followers by default by following a lot of bots, for example. Maybe they buy. I don't know, but but let's assume they are like real followers because they do tweet quite often, to be honest. Right? And a lot of people are sheep out there who follow everyone. The reality is, any Tom, Dick, and Harry can just go start some random rumor. Arsenal are heavily looking at this player, and it turns out, bro, we didn't even know that player exists.
You know they're a real deal. Like, Sami Mokbel is a G. You know they're a deal. You know they're the real deal. Yeah, when they get exclusives from clubs, bro.
Exactly.
When they're the ones that break the exclusive news that actually happens, bro. Like, speaking of exclusives and speaking of these three, Zubimendi linked to the club, mate. What are your thoughts?
Now that's reliable. That was tweeted by all three of them. So. And big up for Sami Mokbel, who actually broke the news. But damn, that hit, like that was shocking. Honestly, I never thought it doesn't solve our problems. I know people will jump on this now and be like, "Oh, we need a striker right now." Yes, we do, but let's not be crazy. Let's not be stupid. We can say we want a striker, but also celebrate getting a top quality midfielder in the freaking summer. So And genuinely, like I didn't see that coming, man. That was mental for me. Because I actually thought he's gonna eventually go to Barca or Real Madrid. And that's why he wants to stay in Spain a bit longer. But if the reports are correct, and he wanted Arsenal apparently, and he's always been talking to Arsenal, so it's just mad, which shows like I'm gonna say unfortunately, the pull that Arteta has with some of these players, because Rice has said something similar. Obviously, Zubimendi now saying something similar. I'm pretty sure Odegaard and all these others who signed as well in Arteta's tenure probably like he had something to do with it. But the reason why I say unfortunately is it also means that he's gonna stay like next season. Like they wouldn't sign someone that Arteta gets to the club. If Zubimendi is if coming because of Arteta, they're not gonna suddenly sack him in the summer. Which for me is a bit annoying, especially given that we don't know how the season is gonna end. If we win the Premier League or the Champions League, then hey, I've already made it very clear that I'll back him. And he's doing a fantastic job for me, but I don't think he's gonna win either one. In which case, I think he should go. But yeah, this signing clearly means that he's not going to go. But at least on the upside, we get one of the best DMs like out there. I don't know if DM or if he can play the 8 as well. I think he can play the 8 as well. But he's just fantastic on the ball. Like they were calling him like the new Busquets a couple of years ago, which I still find mad. I don't know why people do these weird comparisons with like legends, but um, they were basically saying that because of how composed he is on the ball, how good he is getting the ball from the center backs and carrying it forward and dribbling when needed, and creating chances. And yeah, man, we're getting a real talent, which is mental. It's mental that he made it seem like he rejected Liverpool, who I know we are a more appealing club than Liverpool in the summer. We were more appealing than Liverpool in the summer because we were coming off 2 title challenges and Liverpool finished third last season. Um, but I mean, they're still a bigger club, and just given like that they were willing to pay the money and they were the only serious club trying to sign him in the summer, I'm surprised he would have said no. He rejected them for us, which is nice, to be honest. Which is actually nice.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. Yeah, I'm so gassed about the Zubimendi thing, but I said this the whole time, bro, and I'm saying this again. I still have a bit of PTSD. Until I see him sign on a dotted line, I still don't know if it's true. Even though David Ornstein's come out and said it, even though
Fair.
Fabrizio Romano and Sammy Mokbel came out and said it,
Yeah.
I am still. This guy is still a tinge fraudulent to me, bro. Do you know what I mean? Until he signs on the dotted line, I'm not believing it fully. Yeah, I'm not getting too hyped. But once he comes and I see the sorry, what's this? Even the reports internally on Arteta, the board was questioning his buys in the summer, this summer. Yeah, they should have been questioning his buys because we completely like neglected the attack and waited until last minute. But in regards to Zubimendi,
But then you see frauds out there saying, "Oh, it's not an Arteta; it's on the board. They're not supporting him. The Cronkies are not good enough." It's just ridiculous. The most horrendous stakes out there, honestly. Like, how many shows I've seen where people are defending him and saying like, "Oh yeah, it's on the board. It's on the board." They have not supported him enough, which is the most ridiculous take given how much money they gave him for his
No,
players.
but hold on a minute, because you're trying to indirectly take a shot at me. So it's all good.
I swear to God, you were not the person on my mind. Wallahi, on my life.
Okay, fair.
But you can put yourself in that pot if you want to, but you were not the guy in my mind.
If the shoe fits, the shoe fits,
Yeah.
brother.
If the shoe fits, then yeah, wear it.
The shoe is laced up nice, bro. It's feeling good. You know when your mum feels when you were young and your mum got you shoes and then she'll feel the top of the shoes.
She feels the top, yeah, to see where your toes
see where your nail is, bro. Is my mic all right? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! This whole time on the wrong mic. Here we go. FK's the only real one. I was on the wrong mic this whole time.
I could hear you fine, honestly.
And he didn't even tell me that I was on the wrong mic. Big up to FK. Big up, she's a real one. Unlike you.
Maybe FK, by the way, FK, like, she notices the mic stuff. Even when I was on Most channel or Don Passam, I can't remember which one. She's like, Yo, Ashes, your mic right is like, damn, she's right. And I had to change the setting. So
FK
big up
listens.
FK.
FK listens with headphones,
Good
bro. Like high
ears,
quality
good listening.
headphones.
Yeah,
She's got high
yeah,
quality headphones, like noise cancelling. She knows if something's
yeah.
off, bro. Guys, I think your mic is off. um,
Big up FK.
but in regards to the, I think in regards to ownership, the reason why we criticize the ownership is because they're letting it happen. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're once you if you're in charge of the club, yeah, and you have people that are in charge of the club, and if they are making moves that are making you question them, then bro, you have to action it. You have to put action onto it now. You have to go out
Saad,
there and be like,
we
okay,
advise.
I don't like this. You need to speak with him, because Arteta can be blamed for it, of course. Arteta has to take that blame, because if he's doing a veto or whatever, or saying I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy, then he takes the blame for it. Him and Edu,
Bro,
100%.
Saad,
But the
what if
owners
the
are
board,
still in charge.
what if the owners went to Arteta and said, how much money do you need for the next couple of years for us to win? I need this much, and I need this player and that player and that player. And they got him this player and that player and that player, and he didn't win. And they go like, well, I know you want more money now. I know you want us to buy sign strikers now. But why should we give you the money? You told us the money we gave you was enough. We got you the players you wanted. You wanted some players that nobody else in the world wanted, like Havertz, right? That's on you. I'm sorry. Go win with the team that you said you wanted. You wanted a left
So,
back, you wanted a midfielder. We signed you
so now
both.
that he's not going to win, you'd expect them to act. But they're not going to act. They're actually backing him with more money and more funds and getting him his players.
This is where I'll
You see
blame
what?
them
You see
for.
why it doesn't make
I'll,
sense?
bro, I'll only blame them for not sacking him in the summer if the season goes as bad as we think it will go, which
Yeah.
it probably will. But to say, oh, but they should be backing him, and dude, they trust the guy. They've trusted the guy in the last couple of years. They've seen the results. I don't think it's generally. I understand what you guys are saying, like, oh, it's always gonna go back to the ownership. I get it, but with all the reports coming out about the power Arteta has now, yes, I might agree with you. Why did they give him that kind of power? Fair, that's something definitely on them. But he still should have done a lot better with the current team we have than what he's done. That's the reality of things. A lot of games we dropped points in had nothing to do with the ownership. Bro, you want the ultimate example of an ownership backing this manager? Two examples: Mudryk and Havertz. Reports came out saying that they actually put up the money for Mudryk, and it was Arteta and Edu that vetoed it and said, actually, it's fine. He's not worth that kind of money. And they also went and gave him 65 million for a Chelsea flop that Chelsea fans were celebrating to get rid of. And they said, fine, if you really want him, let's go get him. What else do you want, bro? That's the ultimate sign of an ownership backing the manager and getting him players that are supposedly meaty. Even Mudryk, how many goals did Mudryk had before we bid 95 million for him, or how much ever we bid? Six goals or 7 goals in his entire career. They were willing to put 95 million on a player that didn't even have double-digit goals in his entire career yet. If that does not show that the ownership was backing the manager, what the hell shows it? You need to stop. We need to stop doing this. Oh, yeah, but Arteta didn't have support. The thing is, with you, it's different, Saad, because I understand you're blaming Arteta first, and then you're also blaming the Kroenkes. That's different.
I can
Fair.
understand. No, I can understand that what you're making. If you're making a case for just the people that are not blaming Arteta and solely blaming the Cronkies, I don't think they're correct.
Yeah,
I
and
think that you have
I
to
would go
blame
a step.
Arteta, and
I
then
would go a step
the
further. What I would say, the first blame and the majority of the blame has to be on the manager, because you cannot convince me our team is not good enough to beat this Liverpool team. If City were leading the league right now, I'd agree with you 100%. City were better than us last season. Why would we go into the season not signing a striker and think we'll suddenly like jump over them? I understand that. But the team competing for the league and favorites to win the league right now are Liverpool. We got a lucky break with City being this crap. We had the team to win it. He screwed it up in 3-4 different individual games. That's the reality of things. Now, if people want to blame the Kroenkes like the way you're doing, which is they should have, why did they give him this much power? Why are they giving him his signings in the summer instead of like looking to sack him if he doesn't win the league? Why aren't they pushing back and trying to get a striker anyways? I get all that kind of conversation, in which case I agree with you. But I think that puts like a 20 or 30% blame on them, not 100%. I think 60 or 70% of the blame is still on the manager. And I understand you're acknowledging some of that at least, but there are some who have gone on YouTube and like, the managers, the board is just not supporting him whatsoever, which is mental. Like, it's just ridiculous. He even wanted Vlahovic a couple of years ago, and they put the bid for Vlahovic. Vlahovic said, I don't want to join. I want to go to UV. He wanted Sesko in the summer, and they put the bid for Sesko. Sesko said, I don't want to leave. I want to stay at Leipzig. You can't say that they have not backed him. If he told them, hey, you know the 105 million you guys are going to spend on Rice? Actually, I want to spend that on Isak. I'm not saying it's a bad thing we signed Rice. I'm happy we signed Rice. Rice was a very, very good signing, and he was worth the money. But if he told them, hey, we desperately need a striker, Newcastle are asking for 120 million, trust me, just give them the 120 million. Trust me. And let's go get that striker. They would have said, yeah, fine, you know what, let's do it. They were willing to pay 95 million on crap Mudryk. Bro, people need to understand managers have a lot more power than what we are making it seem. Pep has come out recently saying the owners and the board wanted him to sign players. They were pushing to sign players. And he's the one who told them, no, actually, I'm fine. I think my players are good enough. And maybe now it was a mistake. I should have foreseen some of the injuries or some crap like that. But managers have that kind of pull. All everyone remembers the story about Mourinho, right? When he wanted Drogba and what he told Abramovich, hey, go sign this guy, sign this player. And Abramovich told him, really? But look at his numbers. And he told Abramovich, don't speak. Just listen, be quiet and just sign him. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. And he went and signed him. And look what happened then. Managers have that kind of power. Unfortunately, Arteta has that power, which he shouldn't have, in my opinion. And the ownership are trusting him with that. Now, if they don't sack him this summer, then I'm 100% I'm fully on board with you guys, which is the Cronkies have messed up. I'm not going to say something stupid like Cronky out, because that doesn't do it. That's the most... Imagine asking someone to leave their house or the house they own. They freaking own the club. They're not.
Can you look at this?
Ash blaming one individual employee is disingenuous. I am blaming the most important employee, the person in charge, the manager.
He's not
Of course, who else will I blame? He is in charge. He's the manager. He's in charge of the game against Everton. He's in charge in the game against Brighton. He's in charge of the game against Fulham. He was in charge in the game against Newcastle in the cup or United in the cup.
So can I speak? The owners have been irresponsible by giving him the power. Yes, you're acknowledging that. Yes, yeah. I understand you've acknowledged that. But the amount of power that he has, the amount of power that Edu has, it's not correct. You shouldn't be giving that much power to a manager and to the freaking sporting director.
How has that affected us this season?
Sorry?
How has that affected us this season?
What do you mean?
How is the ownership giving him more power affected us in our performances this season?
No, in regards to the performances, yes, I can agree with you. What happens on the pitch is 100% his fault. 100% his fault. But
so then I have to blame one individual. I'm correct then.
No. On the pitch, 100% you can blame him. But for what happens in the transfer windows, bro, we have to question why has he been given this much power? And even now, it's come out when Edu leaves, he leaves because Mikel Arteta has too much power, this and that. Like, why is he given this too much? Why is he given this power? Because Richard Garlick and the Cronkies, bro. Like, let's not completely act like the Cronkies
If we sign a world-class striker right now, and he plays that crap system of slow conservative football, it's not going to change much. We're still going to lose the league because he's put us in a position where we are losing the league anyways because of how bad he's been. This is what I'm trying to say. You guys are asking for signings now, which I agree with. I want us to get a striker. I wanted a striker from the summer. But that doesn't change why we've been bad this season. It's not because of the bad signings. Not having a striker or a world-class striker is not the reason we drew to Everton. It's not the reason we drew to Fulham. It's not the reason we lost to freaking Bournemouth. It's not the reason we drew to Brighton at home. It's not the reason we got a red card against City and ended up dropping points. It's not the reason why we freaking got knocked out by United in the FA Cup. Even with the players we have, we should be destroying all those teams. Notice I haven't mentioned Newcastle. I know we lost twice to Newcastle, but I can be fair to say Newcastle is a strong team. I get it. We need to have a much better available team. We need to have a full starting lineup. And yes, having a striker would have helped. I understand that. But these other games we dropped points in had nothing to do with a lack of signing. It had something to do with his bad game management, his bad lineup, his bad selection, his bad style of football. And we could have won those games if he just attacked a bit more and was a lot more risk-taking, not risk-averse. And that's why I'm trying to say, like, for me, the majority of the blame of why the Premier, if we were top of the Premier League right now, would we be complaining right now? Yes, we'd be upset about the League Cup and the FA Cup. I understand that, but we would still be celebrating. Why are Liverpool fans right now, having lost the first game against Spurs in the league in the first leg, and having dropped back to back, having dropped points in back to back games in the Premier League, why are they still relaxed and chill? Because they know they're top of the league and they know they're favorites to win the league and the Champions League, right? If we were top of the league right now, if we got the results against those teams, yes, we'd be screaming for signings. Yes, 100%. But we wouldn't be angry. We wouldn't be saying, man, the season is probably done. But right now, we're saying the season is done because he's put us in this position where the season could be done. And I'm someone who's backed him, by the way, a lot. You know that. I'm not someone who's like, Arteta out the whole time. I've said he's done a very good job, but this season he's absolutely bottled it. That's the reality.
Okay, well let's move on to the game tomorrow. Oof. Aston Villa come to the Emirates. It looks at the moment, all we know is that Saliba hasn't been training.
Yeah. Ben White is back.
Sorry?
Ben White.
Yeah, but he's just started training on grass.
Yeah.
He's going to be at least 2 to 3 weeks before we see him back anywhere near the pitch. Do you know what I mean? 2 to 3 weeks. That's just until he's back anywhere near it, because he's come back from an injury. So
wait, if Saliba is not there, who plays centre back then tomorrow?
Most likely, I think it's going to be Kivior.
Gabriel and Kivior. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, but right now, do you know what's just? Do you know what the thought that's going through my head right now? The thought that's going through my head right now is, if if Raul Jimenez did that to Kivior, what is Watkins gonna do to Kivior tomorrow?
Or Duran, even worse. Wait, Duran is suspended.
Duran is suspended still.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. See, Ya Allah, we don't wish injuries on players, but we wish red cards. Ya Allah, give them all red cards, Ya Allah. Let them be suspended. Let them.
They are missing some players. They're missing Pau Torres, who I do think is very important to the way that. Okay, you're doing that face. Very stupid, but anyway.
I'm not worried about their defense. We will score. I'm worried about their attack.
We ain't gonna score, in my personal opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
By the way, I read McChronicle's thing. Actually, if Calafiori is available, then fine. I'll relax a bit. Then yes, then Gabriel and Calafiori can play. Fair enough.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna play Calafiori in that centre back position. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like he doesn't like to play him there. Bro. He wants to play him at a left back position.
I need to check if Calafiori trained today. I don't even know if he did train.
I think he did. He's been training for.
Oh, you saw him in the picture? Because I haven't seen him, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah, there. Arteta on Calafiori's fitness. There's a few decisions to make this afternoon with the medical staff. Man, so it's not even confirmed. Oh my god.
Yeah, so he doesn't know yet if he's going to be available.
Wait, Jonathan is saying Duran is available tomorrow. What? Oh, come on, man.
Is John Duran available? Yeah. Wow.
I'm checking right now. Because I have this app that tells me who's definitely out of the game. Bro, he's back, man. He's back. His suspension is done, I think. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not confident we'll win, to be honest. I know you will say, yeah, you fraud. You said that against Spurs as well. I think Villa's a tougher team than Spurs. They have a better record against us just in the last, if you go by the last year or two, than Spurs did. So I don't know. I know we beat them at their ground, and that was a very, very good result. When things looked really nice and looked like we were heading the right way, but I don't think this is the same team. Where obviously Saka was involved in both goals. I think that game, if I'm not wrong. He was involved in the first goal, and he gave the assist for the second one. He's
I'm
not there
shitting
now.
myself, mate. You don't get
Really?
to talk to me. You don't. I don't know why you. Why do you think I'm gonna come in and say you said this about the Spurs game, bro? I said this because Spurs are shit.
Yeah, but United
Villa,
are shit as well. United are worse, bro.
yeah, but Villa. No, but I expected us to win that game though. The Man United game.
Yeah, I understand, which is why I'm saying the reason I had that lack of confidence against Spurs because the worst team came to our ground
Yeah, okay,
and
that's fine.
nicked a point.
Aston Villa is, bro. Aston Villa is just, especially with John Duran. I don't want to. I don't want to think what he's gonna, bro. He's gonna take a long range shot and it's gonna go in, bro. I have a feeling, bro. I can't
Look,
lie.
you want me to give you like hopeful news,
Mm.
right? If you look at Villa's last 4 or 5 away games, yes, they beat Everton last game. Fair enough, Everton sucks. Before that, they lost 3-0 to Newcastle. Before that, they lost 2-1 to Forest. I'm only looking at away games now in the Premier League. Before that, they lost 3-0 to Chelsea. And before that, they lost 2-0 to Liverpool. So away from home against all the decent teams, they have absolutely been garbage. Oh, and before that, they've lost 4-1 to Spurs. Right? So away from home, to be fair, they have been shit. Right? And that probably helps us a little bit.
I'll be real, and apart from Trossard, I can't see where our next goal comes from. Apart from
bro,
Trossard.
let's not do that, man. Everyone likes to say that Havertz can, as much as he's a donkey and I don't like him, but Havertz does score every 1 or 2 games, bro. Like, let's not make it seem like he's not scoring. Martinelli scored 2 weeks ago or something like that, right?
I feel like confidence is a big thing, man. Confidence is a big thing right now.
Yeah, but Martinelli has been scoring this season.
I just hope that this win against Tottenham can spur the lads on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can give them.
I'll tell you where the next goal is coming from. Gabriel. There you go. Easy.
I need to get a video. Where are the videos for Gabriel, bro? I need a video for Gabriel. Can somebody edit a video? What I've got is this.
When to go for a tackle.
Oh.
Anyway, can I talk? For fuck's sake.
Can I
fucking go?
Oh, fucking hell, accidentally kicked off. Oh, actually,
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like, ee-aw. That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
I don't even know who that was referring to.
No, that was when FSG, when they went in for Caicedo, and they didn't get Caicedo, and then Lavia left as well. So they were sitting there doing a like flirting with Lavia. Then they went over and tried to get up with get freaking Caicedo, and then Caicedo aired them, and then they went back.
And Lavia aired them as well.
Hey, listen, big up to all the Liverpool fans. You man, that was the worst summer ever. Oh my, and that was Hassam after, bro. That's him talking about FSG, bro. He's like, you and Gyokeres are the same. I honestly, I swear.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just saw the potential lineup of Villa, and yeah, man, I don't see us winning this game. You're right.
Well, let's see this. Who have they got the potential lineup? Let me go on FootMob and see.
Martinez, Matty Cash, Konza, Mings, Digne. Defense is media. I think we can get at the defense. Kamara, Onana in the middle, Bailey, Tielemans, Rogers, and then Watkins.
Are you looking at FootMob? The exact same thing as me?
No, I'm looking at 365 scores.
Oh. You got so many apps, bro.
I only use this app. I don't use any other app for it.
But I've got the same thing. Here. I've got Martinez, I've got Matty Cash, Konsa, Mings, Digne, Kamara, Onana, Tielemans, like you, and then Bailey on the right, Rogers on the left. and Watkins.
Look, they are missing, as you mentioned, they're missing Pau Torres, but they're also missing Diego Carlos. So their two main centre backs
and they're
McGinn.
missing McGinn as well,
yeah.
and Ross Barkley. So
And Ross Barkley, who gives a shit about him? But yeah, the others, I don't know, man. I just look at their lineup and I think, yeah, this is a team that could potentially.
I miss Ethan Nwaneri, man, already, bro.
Yeah,
do you know what the worst thing is today? Bro, people have heard that that there's a Bukayo Saka's apparently had a setback in his injury.
Firstly, I never expected him to come.
I don't know how that happened. How does that happen?
What do you mean? How does it happen? What do you mean? Like your muscle is healing slower than what it should. That's it. That's normal. But bro, honestly, I never expected him to come back this season, anyways. Which is why I was looking at us. Which is why I said priority, and it still is, by the way, for me, a right winger. Yeah, 100%.
And who should we get?
I have a couple of names in mind.
Just say the name that you want to say, bro.
There's one guy called Ion Zagrova from Lille.
Brother, why are you giving me these brand new names, bro?
He scored against. Was he the one who scored against Real Madrid?
Give me the name that we're all expecting you to say, bro. That's all over the news right now.
All over the news?
This guy is such a fraud.
Bro, who's over the news? Remind me.
Gittins. I think we should go in for Gittins.
He's not a right winger. He's not a right wing. He's a left winger. He's a left winger. Like, he can play right wing as well, but I wouldn't, like, I don't want that. I want a right winger. Someone who only wants to cut in on his left foot. Sorry?
Is Gittins right-footed?
He's right-footed, yeah. But he can cut in with his left. He can shoot with his left as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't, like, I like Jamie Gittins. I would 100% take him at the club.
That fake news, Boston. My bad. I took a glance at it and I saw it on the TL, bro. And I was like, what the hell? He's had a... Why are people always saying he had an infection? It's hella weird, bro. It's hella weird.
I don't know.
Even when he first got the injury, some people were saying that he had an infection then, and saying that it might be a career-ending thing. So such weirdos, bro. Honestly, but here's the thing, though. I agree with you, Ash, because I originally thought anyway that he was done for the season. I counted him out for the season. I don't think we're seeing him this side of the season anyway. I think you won't see him until next season, just because of the severity of the injury, bro. Hamstring, especially like that grade 3 tear, bro. It's not easy, man. It's peak. So you don't want to rush him back. You rush him back, that becomes a recurring injury, and then that means that he goes out for longer, has periods, and hamstring injuries are nasty, bro. They're nothing but 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months. Like it's weird, bro. It's weird with hamstring.
I'm gonna address something because it's come up a couple of times.
Yes,
guys, what is your opinion on Haaland 10-year deal? Can't we give that type of deal to Saka and Saliba? Man, I fear Madrid. You can give that to Saka. You definitely cannot give that to Saliba. Saliba would never accept that. And to be honest, I don't think Saliba will stay with us for long. Like he is. If Madrid are coming, this will piss off Arsenal fans. He should go to Madrid. Why the hell should he stay at Arsenal? If we don't win the league this season, it makes zero. Like, it'll be stupid from his side to not go to Madrid and be a starting centre back there, where he can win the Champions League, he can win La Ligas, and he'll cement his status as one of the best centre backs in the world. Whereas at Arsenal, I think it's career suicide for him to stay, in my opinion. I know FK, you're saying it's career suicide. I think you're assuming you're saying it's career suicide if he goes there. I think it's career suicide if he stays. Okay. So FK is agreeing with me. She said if the club isn't winning frequently. Yeah, 100%. I think Saliba would be stupid to reject a move to Madrid. Like, so we have to be prepared to lose him. But with Haaland, that was surprising, honestly. I generally thought he would only renew for like 3 or 4 years. He must have.
I think the only way we keep Saliba at this point is if we win this summer or we win next summer, because I feel like he's not going to leave this summer. But next summer or next season is probably going to be the last season that he tries to win a major trophy with us. If we don't win it, I could see him leaving. And his contract is only until 2027, guys. So
I can see him leaving this summer, bro. Because Arsenal will want to make money to reinvest. Why not? Wait, you're saying he will not want to leave, or you're saying we will not sell him? Even
No,
if he
no,
wants to leave?
I think he won't want to leave, and I don't think we'll
Oh,
sell him.
bro, what are you on
And I
about?
don't
You
think
really think
he'll we'll sell him
Saliba
either.
wakes up and it's like Arsenal, I love you, Arsenal. Oh,
No, but I don't.
Goodness. He doesn't give a shit about Arsenal, bro. He hasn't even signed a contract extension, which is fair because he wants to. He knows his
Hold on.
status, bro.
Hold on, he signed a brand new contract up until 2027.
I'm saying the contract extension beyond 27, so that when
Yeah,
we get into,
he hasn't been offered one yet. It's in the works,
I
bro.
thought they did offer him.
No, they're working on a contract at the moment that they're going to offer an extension. So can we relax and hold our tongue until we know all the facts?
I
There
just
we
feel
go.
if they come, you're telling me if Madrid come knocking this summer, he's gonna say no, I don't want to move now.
No, but here's the thing: Madrid have come knocking already, and he's already declined them.
He hasn't declined them. They haven't made an official bid.
Brother,
Ever.
there was a whole interview. There was a whole interview where they did the whole thing about Madrid
Bro,
are linked to you, and Madrid want to
actually
get
make
you.
a
And he
bid.
said,
Just asked if they might be interested. What do you do? And he said they can sign me on FIFA. Bro, it's the
exactly,
same thing.
bro.
It's
Hey guys,
BS.
they can
Aubameyang
sign him
is
on
joining
FIFA. He ain't going
Aubameyang.
to Madrid, lads.
Aubameyang, less than a year before joining us, when he was in the escalator, I still remember the video when he was coming down the escalator and someone asked him, a kid asked him, "Oh, would you ever join Arsenal?" He said, "Impossible, impossible." And 6 months later, he signs for Arsenal. Bro, stop. Let's stop this nonsense. Players will make the move that makes sense for their career. I'm telling you right now, wallahi, genuinely, I'm 100% serious about this. If Madrid come knocking this summer and he doesn't move or he doesn't push for a move, I swear to God, I think he's an idiot who doesn't know what's best for his career. It makes zero sense for him to stay. We're not that club compared to Madrid. He can go there and become one of the best center backs to ever play the game. If he goes to Madrid, right, for the next 3 years, let's say, and he wins a Champions League and 1 or 2 La Ligas, this conversation between him and Van Dijk will be dead. It'll be gone. He will have overtaken Van Dijk then, because now he actually has the trophies to back it up as well. And he's going to be showing it consistently. He just has to back himself to, because Madrid is ruthless and it's a beast over there, a beast of a club. So he has to back himself to actually defy the pressure and defy the high level of expectations.
Yeah, man. Nah, 100%.
But if we win, yeah, I will agree with you in one point. Yes, if we win the league this season, I can then see him saying, "I want to stay longer," because he will be high off that win.
Yeah. I can see that happening as well.
Give me your thoughts on Villa.
Bro, I'm shitting myself, man. I don't think it's gonna go as well as I would have thought. I'm just at this moment, I'm just using pure copium, man. Pure copium. Because I look at the Spurs game, and if Spurs were actually really good,
They could have punished us.
I would. Sorry.
They could have punished us.
Yeah, if the Spurs were any good, they would have punished us a couple of times when they had shots on goal and everything. But Aston Villa don't have that problem. Aston Villa will punish us. Aston Villa have a player who can put the ball in the back of the net. So, or 2 players that can put the ball in the back. Oh, actually 3 players if you include freaking. Well, they have quite a few players who, bro. They have a few players, bro. They have Tillemans, they have Rodgers, they have freaking Bailey.
Nah, Rodgers is not a good finisher. Bailey is also not a good finisher, but
Bailey,
Watkins and
they
Duran are
score
elite
against us
finishers.
every time. Bailey scores against us every fucking time, man.
He scored against us once, bro.
No, he's even the previous season. I swear he scored against us as well, bro. I think we won the game.
That
but
was
he still scored
Coutinho, and Buendia, no? Or who else? Coutinho
would
scored the
check it.
second one. I think it was Buendia. I mean, we won 4-2, right? When Martinelli made that run in the end and celebrated before tapping it in, right?
Twisted Baba, you're saying would I take a point? No, I'm willing to fight for all 3 because I do feel like we can win. But at the moment, I fear Aston Villa just because they're a bit more of a, an attacking team who can hurt us. They can take their chances. But I'm still willing to fight, bro. Let's not sit here and act like I'm freaking completely lost all hope. Do you know what I mean?
But looking at the game objectively, we're at home. We need to stamp our authority. We know what happened last time they came to the Emirates. We know what happened when we sat there and done bullshit with Havertz in the midfield. I hope we don't go with Havertz in the midfield. We can't go with Havertz in the midfield because nobody else to play at striker, unless he does that freaking my front line and then puts Havertz in the midfield. La ilaha illallah. If he does that, we might have finished, guys. But I'm just looking at this in the case that we need to go out there. There's going to be a lot of pressure on us, and we just need to beat them, bro. We need to beat them. Do the double over Villa. It's brilliant. Score a couple of goals. Just handle it like you handled the Spurs game, minus the odd moments in the back where we gave them so much space, where Son's left by himself. Oh yeah, the star striker or their star attacker, let's just leave him at the edge of the box, wide open to receive the ball. So I just think we need to iron out a few things, but let's try and make sure that we can get the ball, we can get the goal done, we can get the win for this game. Do you want to go to predictions, my brother?
Yeah, we can go for predictions.
Liverpool travel to Bournemouth as well, to Brentford, which is also.
I think they'll win that game. Honestly, people are just overhyping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a lot of pressure on us.
Yeah.
I think the worst game.
You know, the worst part is that they play before us. So even if they somehow drop points in that game, that'll just add more pressure, and our players and our manager, not even our players, our manager is just not good enough to handle that pressure, in my opinion. At least not this season. Like, I know he's shown it last season for sure, but yeah, and there's no. I can't believe I'm looking at a combined 11 of Villa and Arsenal, and I might take more players from Villa, which is so sad. It's so sad. It's so annoying. It's so pathetic, but it is what it is. And if the news is true, I'm hoping it's bullshit. But if the news is true and Saliba misses the game, bruh, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose 3-0 then, genuinely.
Oh, whoa.
Wallahi, on my life. If Saliba's out and given the form we're in, I wouldn't be shocked if we get slapped up by Villa. Like, proper slapped up.
If that happens, that's bad. Seriously bad.
But on the other hand, if Saliba's available and he plays Trossard on the right,
did you see the change? Did you see the change in heart, bro? Man said because it could be really, really bad. But on the other hand,
it's because I have to acknowledge that the other side could also happen. I cannot just be negative. I'm a realist. I'm realistic. I'm very realistic. I'm not one of these people who's always black or white. I can be grey as well. The reality is, if we start the best lineup we have, which is Saliba and then Trossard on the right, Martinelli on the left, and we attack, and press the living hell out of them in the beginning, then yes, I think we definitely will win that game. I just don't know if Arteta will do that, to be honest. But yeah, sorry, you wanted to talk about Liverpool-Brentford?
No. We don't need to go too much into it.
Yeah,
they're in a bit of a downward spiral at the moment in regards to form. They're just not in really good form at the moment. I hope it carries on. I hope that they continue to drop points, and I just hope that we can continue to capitalize on it. Well, actually, not continue. I hope we can capitalize on it, because that was the first time we capitalized on any drop points this season out of 5
okay,
attempts.
I need to ask you this then. This is, oh my god, this is spicy. What if Liverpool somehow lose? Which is not impossible. I don't think it'll happen, but let's say impossible. Let's say they lose and we beat Villa, and we're now 1 point behind. Look at Saad smile. You know why Saad smile? I'll explain to you guys quickly. He didn't smile because of the results. He smiled because he could see a path with a nice light at the end of that tunnel, right? He's like, then we are league favorites. I guarantee you that thought went in Saad's head then. I guarantee you in his head, he had the thought, I think we're winning the league then. Damn.
If that happens, First of all, me and Ash will, because Ash is doing this right now. He will be just as shameless, if not even more shameless with it than me.
I won't be. Wallahi, I would still say
He
Liverpool
will
are favourites.
be.
Wallah.
He will be, but regardless.
Wallah. I'm saying wallah.
But don't say wallah. But anyway,
I will only say we're favourites the moment we go ahead of Liverpool. Then yes, I will happily.
I can just say that I've seen this story play out once last season, and do you know what I mean? We all know what happened at the end of that season. We all know how that story played out.
Man City, Liverpool are not Man City, bro. I'm just saying. But yeah. Anyways, I don't see it happening, to be honest.
We all know how that story played out, but I don't know, man. I don't know why I just see Liverpool just scamming a win out of this one, bro. Just getting back into it. Salah does what he does. Actually got giddy after the Spurs game. He said we're in the race.
Yeah,
again.
thank you, FK.
No, but
freaking exposing
I've
this guy.
always no, but hold on. This is what people are not understanding. I've always said that we're in the race. Even when we were losing the games, we were still in the race.
I'm talking about the giddy part.
Okay. So here's the thing about getting giddy. Sometimes you lot just need to shut the fuck up and let me enjoy myself. Let me be me, bro. Let me do me. Do you know what I mean, bro? I'm just trying to enjoy myself, bro. I'm just trying to.
Giddy.
Do you know what I mean? Football's about the high moments and the low moments. Do you know what I mean? Just let me find the perfect balance, bro. Let me find the perfect balance and let me be shameless at times. Let me be a fraud at times, and it's all good. Do you know what I mean? Let me just be, bro. I'm just hoping and praying that Liverpool lose tomorrow and we win. Because if that happens, then bro, I'm gonna start getting giddy. Do you know what I mean? Like all the Mancs say. Big up the giddy people, mate.
City.
Oh, I love them. I swear, I love it, man. It's too funny.
Man, I realized I didn't even put these damn score predictions. I mean, these score lines.
You're such a fraud, man.
I am such a fraud, honestly. What was the Leicester Crystal Palace result? I don't even remember that, to be honest.
Leicester Crystal Palace. Palace won 3-1, I think. I'll check.
Are you sure?
I'll check, but I think they
just check.
won.
I'll put the other results I'm sure of until then. This was 2-2. Newcastle won.
Oh no, 2-0 to Leicester. To Crystal Palace.
What about
Aston
Villa? What about Wolves and Newcastle?
Newcastle.
3-0 Newcastle. Okay, and then Aston Villa. No, Villa I already have. West Ham and Fulham.
West Ham and Fulham was 3-2, wasn't it? I think. Let me double check. I'm sure it's 3-2. Yeah, 3-2 West Ham.
And then Man United Southampton was 3-1.
That was 3-1.
Okay. Cool.
All
so
good?
Then let's.
Can you zoom in? Because I can't see shit.
This guy and his zoom in problems, man. Okay, here.
Yeah, I can't see shit, bro.
There you go.
Well,
okay, Villa and
next season, we're gonna be way more consistent with everything. So we're gonna,
yeah, for sure.
We're gonna actually do all of the predictions, because I feel like this is the first time we're doing it this season, so it's a bit, you know what I mean? Sometimes both of us forget, but we will next season. That's a promise. That next season we're gonna be way more consistent. We're gonna make sure every single one is done, just so we at least have our predictions for it. Even
just so I can make sure the gap between me and Saad is a lot bigger, honestly. So
this guy chats so much wasp, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Cool.
Anyway.
Aston Villa, Arsenal. I'm gonna go with I feel like you're gonna predict us losing, to be honest. I'm just gonna go with a draw, I guess. So you know what? Nah, I'm gonna predict a loss. I think we'll lose 2-1. Not even 2-1. I would say 0-1. Yeah.
I'm going 2-1 Arsenal, man.
Shameless.
I'm going 2-1 Arsenal, man. I'm putting my neck on the line.
Okay. Brentford, Liverpool. I'm gonna say Liverpool will definitely concede. This is who Brentford are. And I'll say I think Brentford score first and Liverpool come back and win 2-1.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Liverpool. I think it's gonna be a close game, but they'll win it with
I
one
agree.
goal.
I agree. Chelsea Wolves.
This game.
I think this is the game where Chelsea come back and get a win.
Yeah, you're a
Wolves
fool.
are just
You're a
Wolves
fool.
are abysmal.
You are
Wolves
a fool, mate.
abysmal. I'll say 2-1 Chelsea. Excuse me.
You are a fool, mate. Wolves are winning this
Damn.
2-1, mate.
Okay.
I'm cooking, people. Just let me cook. Let me cook. Can you just let me cook, people? Yeah.
Everton Spurs. I'll say 2-1 Everton.
I'm gonna go.
I'm putting a lot of 2-1s. Damn.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
Fairs. Ipswich Man City. I
That
think
Moyes'
Man
first
City.
game. Or did Moyes?
Wasn't he the manager last
Was
game
he the
against
manager
Villa when they
against
lost?
Villa?
I don't know.
Not Villa. Sorry. Was he the?
Yeah,
Was
Villa.
he
It
the
was Villa.
manager against
He
Villa?
was. He was the manager against Villa. Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, and they lost. It's okay. No gift like Spurs that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Ipswich 1, Man City 3 for me. What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same. 3-1 to Man City. They're looking like fire. They're looking on fire right now, man.
Yeah.
They're picking up pace, bro. I'm getting shook.
Leicester City, Fulham. I think Fulham. Actually, I'd say draw. 1-1.
Yeah, you have to look at what's happened, bro, with them. That West Ham win was a bit mad. They're so.
Yeah.
The thing is with Fulham, they look so good sometimes, but then they're so like up and down, bro.
Hmm.
They're so up and down, bro.
Okay, which means you're predicting what? This guy is giving us a whole story and not giving us any prediction.
Yeah, can you let me predict, bro?
So up and down. So
You're
up
watching.
And down.
You're watching greatness at work, mate. Yeah.
Shut up.
No.
That is true, FK. They did bottle a 2-0 lead last game. Against a Brentford that I don't think are that good. Against a Brentford that lost at home to Plymouth, by the way.
I'm gonna go with a 2-1 to Fulham, even though they're so up and down. I'm gonna go 2-1 for Fulham. I was gonna go 2-2, but something's telling me to just go 2-1.
Man United, Brighton. I said this on Judge Mo's channel like a couple of weeks ago. United so far, for those who don't know, have not had a single back-to-back win in the Premier League. Not once. I think they will do it now for the first time. I'm gonna say 2-1 United.
2-1 Brighton. This guy puts his hopes into freaking Man United. What a
It's
fool.
not hopes, bro. I wish your result comes true. I'd rather United lose every single game.
Yes, of course, but for your points' sake, you're just throwing points down the drain.
I'm not. I'm actually predicting based on what I think will happen. But what I do want to happen is, inshallah, a slapping up of that disgusting team.
Nah, you got
Newcastle.
So can you not do this fraudulent one? Can you say it properly?
What? Slap them up.
Yeah, I hope that Brighton slap them up.
Slap
I know
them
it's
up.
a bit late for Ash right now, so you can't.
Bruh, it's 1:49.
I'll scream
Yeah.
for you. I hope they slap them up, mate.
That's right.
Slap
That's right.
them up, mate.
That's right.
Give them a
bro.
slapping, bro. Do
Right
it,
there in
mate.
the face.
Do it for us, Brighton.
Newcastle, Bournemouth. I'm gonna say 4-0 Newcastle. Or 4-1. 4-1.
Why is Bournemouth just getting dunked on like that?
It's Newcastle, bro. It's
I think
Isak is on
it's going to
the
be 3-1.
Bournemouth or Newcastle?
Newcastle, of course. Come on, man.
Yeah, and Bournemouth are decent. Forest, Southampton, yeah, easy win for Forest.
Was
I'd
it
say
500k a week? Oh my lord,
Anthony
bro.
gave 500k per week to Holland with new contract 10 years. Damn, man.
He's got 9.5 year
Damn.
contract and he's getting 500k a week, bro.
That is mad.
That's
How much is that?
generational wealth, bro.
How much is that in a year? There are 52 weeks, so it's 500k into 5. That's, oh my god, that's like 25 million. No, sorry, 26 million.
Yeah.
And then obviously you multiply by how many years? You said 10?
9.5.
Sheesh, that's 260. Let's say 10 years. It's 260 million pounds.
That's a
That
lot
is
of money, bro.
guaranteed wealth.
Okay, so Twisted, you're saying 350k a week, bonus incentives. Yeah, he's gonna get the bonuses. He's gonna get the bonuses. It's only now that he was having this little weird thing. Do you know what I mean? Where he wasn't scoring.
Unless Twisted is saying an additional 350k as bonus or incentives, which I don't think, like 850k a week. That'll be mad. Sorry. Forest, Southampton, Saad.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go 4-0, man.
And West Ham, Crystal Palace.
Actually, no,
How's West Ham
I was
strong?
speaking about this. Actually, I was speaking about this to my boy who supports Palace. I think they're gonna do them 2-1. I think Graham Potter's got West Ham doing all right, man. Oh, Palace.
I mean,
Palace.
they've only won one game. They lost in the cup to Villa.
No, but I think that game against Fulham, they actually looked they looked all right, bro. I think they could get something against Crystal Palace. I know Crystal Palace have been in a bit of form, but I don't know why I have a feeling, bro. Just have a feeling.
I'll say 1-1. I don't think it could happen. So what are you saying then?
2-1 West Ham.
Okay. There you go, guys. And there are our score predictions where the gap will probably get bigger again. And this is why, as you guys can see, a lot of hopium in Saad's predictions, like Wolves beating Chelsea. Wolves beating Chelsea, for example.
Why?
Brighton,
hold
Brighton
on.
beating United is not
their
hopium,
last
to be fair.
5 games, you fraud, bro. These man sat there and played freaking Ipswich and lost 2-0. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but the reality is, look at Wolves, bro. Wolves got slapped up 3-0 by Newcastle. Got slapped up by New Forest before that 3-0. If you want a bigger example of how crap Wolves are, they drew to Spurs. That's to tell you all you need to know.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the home games, yeah? Let's have a look at the home games, yeah?
But it's not at home. It's at the Bridge.
Yeah, I'm talking about for Chelsea home games, recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a home game at home against Fulham, 2-1 win. Yeah. At home against Bournemouth,
Morecambe
2-2.
What about Morecambe? 5-0.
Are we gonna speak about Morecambe? What the fuck are we doing here, bro?
Morecambe.
Are we?
Oh, it's Morecambe. I thought it's Morecambe.
Yeah, it's Morecambe. Morecambe is how they say it.
You and your English pronunciations, bro.
I don't know
can't
how
you guys?
I don't know why.
I don't understand why you guys
that.
pronounce Leicester as that way. Like it's written as Leicester, but it's pronounced as Leicester. Like you guys are weird.
I don't know how it's. Bro, let me type this in the thing, and I want you to try and pronounce this real quick, just so I can see.
I'm pretty sure I won't pronounce it well.
Just tell me how to spell that.
I think I know it's pronounced, but it's still weird for me. Salisbury.
Okay, fairs.
Yeah, but it's written as Salisbury, which is idiotic. Yeah. You people are weird as hell.
Yeah, exactly, Twisted. It's pronounced Morecambe. But anyway.
Now, you said Morecambe, which is very different. The way what he wrote is pronounced completely different, though.
Yeah, it's Morecambe. I don't know why he's trying to pronounce
I don't
it
know
like
where
that.
Twisted Baba's mind is, bro.
Yeah, Twisted Bubba's mind is in the mud, bro. He's in the mud, bro. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for tuning in today. It's been amazing. Everybody who is liked, everybody who has subscribed, absolute legends. Make sure to keep on doing that for me. I do appreciate every single one of what just happened here. I do appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. I am going to send you guys over to... Let me just do this. Oh, we got 33 likes. Guys, can we get it up to 40? Can we get the likes up to 40? Can we even get to 50 maybe? By the way, hold that. Twisted, you just got muted. Oh, I've just seen that FK freaking done him out.
Probably FK, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, listen. I am gonna pass you guys over to the main man himself, Mr. TJ, for American Idiots, guys. Yeah, so go over there, smash the like button, subscribe to his channel, of course. Spam Saad raid, please. Spam Saad raid, as always. Let me just put that in. Saad raid. Bang. You guys did amazingly well in the Damn Pots channel. So if you guys can do the exact same thing for me in TJ's channel, just go over there. Bang. See you guys on the next one. Big up Ash for tuning in, for doing this thing with me. Big up Ash for the show and coming through. Guys, my mind
You
is
bottled it, bro.
right.
You
I'm
bottled it,
skunked.
bro. It's 2 a.m. here for me. I don't know what's your excuse.
Bro, I don't know what my excuse is. It's 10 o'clock, bro. Like, I want to go to sleep, bro. Like, what's going on, man? I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old, people. Anyway, go over to American Idiots. We'll see you on the next one. Nice one, Ash. Laters, people. Laters. Peace.